what is going on, guys? It is your boy Hobo here today, and it is week 13 in the NFL, and that means I'm doing some predictions right now. We've only got 4 weeks left in the season. That makes me very sad, but it also it's crunch time for a lot of these teams. Some of these teams, they're really trying to get into the playoffs with this week being a real critical factor, especially for teams like the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys, who are still currently vying for first place in the NFC. So, let's kick this thing off with the Thursday night game. The Dallas Cowboys are going to be visiting the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota. This is going to be a fun game. I do not see the Vikings coming out on top, however, so the Cowboys beating the Vikings is my pick. Chiefs at Falcons for our first Sunday night matchup. The Falcons, they're good. The Chiefs, they just beat the Broncos in overtime in a great game. I got to take the Chiefs, though. I like what they're doing on defense a whole lot better than what the Falcons are doing on offense. Lions at Saints. This is going to be a real fun, potentially very high-scoring game between two teams that I seem to have taken a likeness to in the past few years. The Lions more so, but regardless of the fact that I like the Lions more or that I like the Saints less, I just have to take the Lions in this game. Their defense is just too good for the Saints at this point. So, Lions over Saints. Rams at Patriots. This one's a no-brainer. I'm taking the Patriots. Broncos at Jaguars. This one for me is a no-brainer, so I'm taking the Broncos. Texans at Packers. This is going to be a fun game if the Packers offense does what it did to Philadelphia last week against the Texans. Then they're going to come out with a big old W, and I believe that they can do that. So I'm taking the Packers over the Texans. Eagles at Bengals. This is going to be a real fun game. Super excited for this one. I need the Bengals to win, and I'm going to pick them. I'm going to pick the Cincinnati Bengals to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Dolphins at Ravens. This is going to be a real fun AFC match. The Dolphins, they're hot. They're on fire right now. The Ravens, however, they just came off a big, huge divisional win against the Cincinnati Bengals. They're riding a wave of momentum, but the Dolphins are riding a 6-game win streak. And I don't think that the Ravens are going to have enough to stop that. So I'm going to take the Dolphins here in Baltimore. The 49ers at the Bears. The two worst teams in the NFL get to match up. Wow. Actually, no. They're not the two worst teams because the Browns have a bye this week. But the two worst teams still left that don't have a bye face off. This is going to be a real terrible game. And I'm going to go with the Chicago Bears. The Bears defense... I like the Bears defense, Bears offense. They have some weapons. Regardless of the fact that Jay Cutler's not there, they still have weapons that they can use. And they're going to beat the San Francisco 49ers in this game. Bills at Raiders. This one for me, no brainer. Got to take the Oakland Raiders. Giants at Steelers. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is America's game of the week. It is obviously, I have a vested interest in this as a Giants fan who wants to get to the playoffs for the first time since 2011. This is going to be a real fun game. If you're a fan of watching some high-powered offense facing some really good defenses, tune into this game at 425. The Giants walk into Heinz Field riding a 6-game win streak. We're trying to make it 7 against the Steelers. The Steelers are a good team. Don't get me wrong. They're probably they're one of my favorites to go to, at least the AFC Championship game this year are the Pittsburgh Steelers. They have a great team. Their offense is extraordinarily explosive. I don't remember the last kind of offense that I saw that could just boom, big play out of nowhere against even the best defenses in the NFL. But the Giants, we are riding a 6-game win streak. We have probably the best receiver in football. That's another thing. The two best receivers in football are going up against each other in this matchup. Odell Beckham Jr. and Antonio Brown. Both are probably going to be returning punts in this game. It's going to be a great one. Guys, the Giants, their defense is head over heels. I don't even know if that's the right analogy, but it is so much better than what it was even 4 weeks ago. It's a shadow. The shadow of the week 1 defense that we had against Dallas is gone. We are a new unit. We're in my opinion, the best defense in the NFL. We can generate the turnovers. We can stuff the run. We can interrupt your pass plays, and we can get to your quarterback. And those are all the keys to success if you're a defense. Our offense is just as explosive, if not more so, than the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. This is probably the most evenly matched up game I've seen in a long time between two teams, including playoffs, including preseason. This game is going to be phenomenal, but I obviously have to take the Giants over the Steelers. Redskins at Cardinals, I got an interest in this one. Don't want to see the Redskins do well, so you know what? It doesn't even matter what I want to see, but I got to pick the Redskins. They're just so much better than the Cardinals at this point. My predictions really matter right now because I have kind of a prediction rivalry going on with Jenkins31. You can go check him out on YouTube. But I have kind of a rivalry with him, and I tied his predictions this week, our all-time predictions for this season. I have officially tied because I got the Monday and Sunday night games right last week, which tied it up, obviously, as I keep saying. But I was down 25 picks at one point, and I came back. So that's cool. And I got to pick smartly and not with my heart. So I got to pick the Redskins over the Cardinals. Buccaneers at Chargers. This is going to be a real good game. I'm excited for this one. Buccaneers just beat probably the third, maybe fourth best team in the NFC in the Seattle Seahawks. And I can see them beating the Chargers, and they will on Sunday. Panthers at Seahawks. Ooh, this is going to be a real good game on Sunday Night Football. Only if the Panthers defense shows up. That's it. If they don't show up, Seattle's going to walk all over them, and they're my pick to win are the Seattle Seahawks. The Monday night game couldn't get any more boring on December 5th. I may not even watch this game because I'm going to be asleep. I'm going to be snoozing through after kickoff. After kickoff in this game, I'm going to be asleep because this game is going to be boring as hell. These two teams, they suck. It features one of my least favorite teams in the NFL as well, the Colts and the Jets. This is going to be a real bad game. I hate it. But I got to pick the Jets because the Colts are terrible. The Jets are kind of less terrible. So there we go. I'm going to take the Jets at home against the Colts. That's going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Hope that you guys enjoyed my predictions this week. If you did, drop a comment down below. Leave a like on this video. And hit that subscribe button for more if you would like to see more butts. See more butts. And yeah, that's going to do it for me, your boy Hobo. And I will catch you guys in the next video.